Fuck it. We're doing it. I don't know what I'm doing. Just start like swimming. I don't know what I'm saying. Help. Alright. We be here. No one's here. I can wait a bit. Yeah, I decided to do this because I like Ace Attorney. And I kind of want to do just all the games in a row. Apparently there are fan games as well. I never even knew that. Apparently they're good enough to like have their own pages on Twitch. Weird. They only take place after like the third and the fourth games. I won't even be able to play them and have them make sense. Sorry. Does investigations take place before? Is there a timeline for this? Oh, it's Apollo Justice. Okay. It goes first. Okay. Let's do this. Penis. And no one's here. So this is the Ace Attorney trilogy, in case you didn't figure it out by the title. It says the first 3 games in it. Remade and HD. Episode 1, the first turnabout. It starts breathing like a fish. Oh, she's dead. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I'm gonna find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. I guess they're 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. No, it's not. Fuck, it's enter. I'm used to spacebar. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Right, you're right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Can I look at the court record already? Oh, I can. Oh yeah, I forgot the game, like... I'm so used to, like... the newer games, where it's, like, all more... fancy. I forget in the old games, it's, like, very simple. Because this was a Game Boy Advance game. Woo. This is the whole stream now, we're just gonna flip back and forth. Nah. We got Mia Fey, Chief Attorney of Fey & Company, my boss and a very good defense attorney. Got Larry Butz, defending this case, likable guy who's been my friend since grade school, and Cindy Stone, the victim in this case, a model she lived in an apartment by herself. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Like, this is the first scene. Just stars in his eyes. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? God, this stupid voice I'm doing. Who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Yes, the newspapers say it was you. Obviously, the newspapers are telling the truth. Obviously. My name is Phoenix Wright. I have a weird name. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. The young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. God, that's so mean. He's a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Like me. I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Yeah. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. What the fuck is his name? What the fuck? It just goes like, I have never heard a name such as Larry Butz. Oh, I forgot, I gotta do Payne's voice. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. No, I'm not doing that. Oh, that's awful. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Nah, I gotta do different voice. Now I can do that voice. Just make him super annoying. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial would decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Gulp, hand shaking, eyesight fading, knees shaking.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Obviously, it's me.
It's me, Phoenix Wright. The defendant is me, right? Right? Have you completely lost your mind? Focus. The defendant is the person on trial. You're his lawyer. Oh yeah, right. This is no laughing matter. You did pass the bar, didn't you?
Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more.
Okay. Obviously it's Mia Fey. The, defendant? That's, Mia Fey? Wrong, right? Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting a delivery. Oh, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there? Listen, Wright. The defendant is the one on trial, your client. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get. Put my foot in it this time. Gotta relax. It's Larry Butz. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Otherwise, I will hang myself in this courtroom.
Right, who is the victim in this case?
Mia Fey. Mia Fey? What? How can I be the victim? Oh, right, sorry, it was the first name that popped into my head, and... The court record, right? Remember to use it when you're in a pinch with tab.
Should we ask that one again?
Obviously, it's Cinder Block. Oh, wasn't it Miss Block? Miss Cinder Block?
The person in question was a victim of murder, not ill-conceived naming, Mr. Wright.
You're gonna see it later, but that's a lie. That's a lie. It was a straight lie. Right? If you forget something, as you said, a mistake in court could cost you the case.
Ask you again.
Victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
Poisoned. Oh, right. Wasn't she, poisoned by her... poison?
You're asking me?
Chief, help me out. Check the court record. Tab, remember? Jeez, give a guy a break. Strangled. Right, she was strangled, wasn't she? Please tell me that was you talking to yourself.
If you wish to hang yourself... Oh my god. If you wish to hang yourself, Mr. Wright, you're welcome to, but not inside my courtroom. You'll make a mess of the floor. Oh god, not like the last time, poor Jimmy. He couldn't handle the pressure. Suppose there's nothing to do but give you another try.
Hold up. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, what? Oh, shit.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Now, unfortunately, we can't, look at it closer. That was a thing they added in the 4th with the DS games, which was the 4th one. Oh, sorry. Use tab to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Sorry, the chips are delicious here.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand.
God damn it. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Larry's the new dog.
Ahem. Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. We were great.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. I wasn't dumped, I swear. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butz, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Day before the murder.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
No
way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Oh my god.
Sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. For, the plow.
Oh.
The good old plow.
Okay.
She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof! Yeah.
Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? The chin she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
I mean, oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. You can't prove it.
Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order!
Well, Mr. Butz. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw it. Mr. Frank Saw it to the stand.
You get it, pun. You get the pun. Saw it. My name is Saw it. Saw it.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes! Newspapers, yes! Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Just rub it in there. Rub the piece of paper in there. Just rub it all over his face. Get the ink all good and proper. Paper cut him all to hell. I want to see him bleed. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Ah.
Witness's account.
I don't even get a cool name. The classic music. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him.
I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime.
The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next?
Dude, the just movement. Dude, his head just stays perfectly still. Half open, you say?
Yes, the door was open halfway, yes.
I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd, in a big city like this, I thought.
I see. What happened next?
What gave you the idea to do that?
Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing.
True, words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside.
Why did Pete cut him off so quickly?
So you looked into the apartment. What happened then?
I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead.
Are you sure she was dead?
Well, no. I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere.
I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? So you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yes, I mean, no, nothing.
Okay, what happened next? Dude, this dude has got some balls. You thought to call the police. Does that mean you didn't actually call them?
Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next?
God, it has so many parts in this one. Phone in your apartment wasn't working?
Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right.
But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you?
Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
That phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
Why use a public phone?
Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone.
Alright.
Being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments.
Alright, what time did you go again? "1 p.m. Are you certain?"
Yes, absolutely.
Seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Are you absolutely 100% positive?
Yes, it was him. No mistake about it.
The witness says he's certain.
It's all of it. There must be a contradiction there somewhere. Court could have blah 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 blah. Four to 5 p.m. Couldn't have been 1.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Ha! Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death is sometime after 4 p.m. There's nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time!
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. saw it. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Bright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again?
The time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Frank's voice is not coming out like I wanted it to, but I've already committed to it. I wanted to be more like, oh, yes. But I can't do it, right? Because my voice cracks when I do it.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. You said heard, not saw?
Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all my watch.
Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something. But if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all.
The witness didn't say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything.
I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony.
Are you sure it was a television and not a radio?
Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio.
Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television.
Right. I can't put my finger on it. Something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television.
The witness has testified he heard the time. He heard it. It's that.
How do you explain the gap?
Witness, can you explain this?
Video?
Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong.
True. Right. I think the problem lies someplace else.
Agree that you heard the time at the scene, then.
Are you sure the voice you heard said it was 1 p.m.?
Yes, I can practically hear it now, which was quite clear. Mr. Payne, has the prosecution verified this testimony?
My apologies, Your Honor. I, too, have only just learned that the witness heard the time.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I only remembered it just now.
God, that face. This face. Hold on, I gotta make a screenshot of this because this face is great.